Intermittent fasting is a term you've undoubtedly heard of if you've been considering weight loss or improving your health in recent years. Celebrities and fitness fanatics alike have devoted thousands of followers on the internet who swear by intermittent fasting, saying it has been a more effective way for them to lose weight than other diet plans. You've probably heard of friends who have attempted intermittent fasting or have yourself tried. For those who want to get in shape, this weight loss technique is still very popular. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the intermittent fasting. Does it really work for weight loss? Now let's get started. Fasting and weight loss. The theory behind long-term fasting for weight loss is that we don't entirely make up for the meals we've skipped when we eat. As a result, there is an energy deficit and weight loss. Numerous human weight loss studies have compared conventional energy-restricted diets with intermittent fasting. The majority of research indicate only slight variations in weight reduction between methods. Because you eat less, intermittent fasting works for weight loss. Not everyone experiences the same outcomes. This indicates that if weight loss is the main objective, intermittent fasting doesn't seem to be either better or worse than any other kind of energy-restrictive diet. The majority of behavioural weight loss techniques, such as intermittent fasting, provide weight loss that is only temporary before gaining it back. Recall that leading a healthy lifestyle provides advantages independent of one's weight. Where did fasting originate? To be clear about some definitions, fasting is the deliberate abstinence from food. On the other hand, starving occurs when you are unable to eat because of circumstances beyond your control, such food insecurity. Fasting has its roots in ancient times, when it was customary to abstain from food in order to aid in physical healing. Its origins are in religion, where it is believed to strengthen one's ties to their beliefs. One instance would be the holy month of Ramadan, when it is customary to fast from sunrise to sunset. How does intermittent fasting work? Restricting food allows our systems to use fat stores for energy more quickly and effectively, which is the theory behind intermittent fasting. In the absence of glucose, we burn fat for energy, even though glucose from carbohydrates is our primary fuel source. Whenever there is a food shortage, this occurs even more. We have an infinite capacity to store fat. There are many ways to practice intermittent fasting. Fasting plans should be centered on what works best for you personally, as there is no one perfect regimen. Fasting for a predetermined period of time each day, typically 12 hours or longer, is one strategy. The 7 hours of sleep a night that the average individual gets contributes towards that fasting period. You may easily complete a daily fast to improve the efficiency with which your body burns fat if you don't eat after dinner. If a person is a nighttime snacker, this kind of fasting might be beneficial. Alternate day fasting is an additional type of intermittent fasting. Here, you can opt to fast on 1 or 2 days per week and eat anything you want on 5 to 6 other days. To prevent dehydration during such fasting days, it is advised to drink plenty of water and broth. Someone with a work schedule that may be extremely hectic on some days and prevent them from eating on a regular basis may find this kind of fasting advantageous. Is intermittent fasting right for you? Fasting is a popular weight loss method, but if it's not something you can stick with long term, or if the plan isn't sustainable, you risk gaining back the weight. Because it may encourage you to eat less overall, intermittent fasting can aid in weight loss. This is particularly true when you choose balanced meals and moderate portions during non-fasting periods. Consider your dietary habits for a moment. Intermittent fasting may provide you with a cut-off time and encourage you to eat less if you find that you frequently snack at night. You might be able to start eating earlier to allow your body to begin fasting at that time if you find that your last meal of the day is in the late evening. What are other health benefits for intermittent fasting? Many chronic illnesses arise in tandem with chronic inflammation. This covers inflammatory bowel disease, depression, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Intermittent fasting has been shown in several trials to lower blood indicators associated with inflammation. This implies that it might be deemed helpful in the future for the treatment of inflammatory diseases. In addition to helping people lose weight, intermittent fasting may be better than a conventional diet low in calories for reducing abdominal obesity and insulin sensitivity. Intermittent fasting may have additional positive impacts, in addition to the benefits that come with weight loss. Thus, the word autophagy is introduced. A normal cellular process called autophagy allows cells to break down damaged or superfluous components, The body is able to produce new, healthier cells as a result. Autophagy is accelerated to produce an alternate energy source from recycled cellular material during stressful or low-nutrient situations. The autophagy narrative seems fantastic in paper. Nevertheless, rather than focusing on human research, the majority of the studies on it use animal research. It is therefore still unknown to scientists how long a person needs fast in order to noticeably increase autophagy. Older adults may benefit more from fasting because autophagy appears to decrease with aging. That makes sense because there has been more time for the accumulation of cellular waste byproducts. Intermittent fasting is not for everyone. Unless under the guidance of a healthcare provider, intermittent fasting is not recommended for individuals who are underweight or have a history of disordered eating. For someone who is at risk of developing an eating disorder, intermittent fasting may be a hazardous trigger. People of any age, gender, or body type can develop eating disorders. Study up on eating disorders. Adolescents should not fast intermittently. Consult your doctor before attempting intermittent fasting if you are taking medication for diabetes. These drugs take away glucose from the blood, and they can work too effectively without eating, increasing the risk of hypoglycemia. Individuals receiving active cancer treatment should see their physician prior to attempting a fast. Additionally, as hunger is the primary adverse effect of intermittent fasting, you should not practice it when pregnant or nursing. Additionally, you can experience weakness and a decline in cognitive function. As your body adjusts, this might just be momentary. Stop and consult a health professional if the negative effects of intermittent fasting continue to interfere with your daily activities. There doesn't seem to be any significant improvement in sports performance for athletes who fast. This is not the same as practicing intermittent fasting to assist lower body weight and increase power-to-weight ratio, which is where there's a good chance of improving performance. However, there are many other strategies to lose weight besides intermittent fasting. While some people find great success with intermittent fasting, it is not a panacea for better health. It is just one of many possible lifestyle choices. Finding a nutrient-dense eating pattern that you enjoy and can maintain is the best route to long-term sustainable health benefits. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.